set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here we go, set.
And the tight end goes in motion left.
Ready.
They go play action. Young. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Young off the play fake. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
2nd down and 4.
Set, ready. Black 40. Hut, hut.
Young. Now the middle, and it's complete. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Yeah, big play there. When you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
Young working out of the gun. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Set, hut. 45. White. Hut.
Young to throw it. That one complete to the guess. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And 3rd and 8 now. Well, safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already. I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on 3rd down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
At the 15-yard line.
Set.
A play fake. Now Young. Got a man, and he hits a big stride. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jalen Coker, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone, where they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Jackson going to keep it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Nick Scorton in there to drop him for a loss on the play. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Back to throw. Jackson going to keep it. Throw right side going to be taken in by Henry. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Black, come on, set, ready.
Now Young. That's over the middle and caught by the rookie. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready?
They run again with Dowdle. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Ready.
3rd and 8.
Ready.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Set.
Young now. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Fitzgerald on for the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. On 2nd and a long way to go. Jackson to the right side into the hands of Flowers. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Jackson going to keep it. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. Looking deep here for Flowers. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Here we go.
23-yard line.
Looking to throw, Young. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the Panther field goal.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. D.J. Waddle. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Throwing on second and long. Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson going deep for Hopkins. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. And what's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
What? Hey, report! Report!
To throw is Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it brings up 35 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They go play action with Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 41 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before they could get much out of it.
They set up the screen for Henry. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry from 4 yards out. And the Ravens are back within a score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for two.
Conversion.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for two does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. A running play. It's Dowdle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. Second and 5.
Set. Ready.
On play action, Young. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 39.
First down, Panthers.
Ready.
On the run, it's Dowdle. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 18. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. From the shotgun, it's Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Tommy Tremble, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Jackson to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
180.
First and 10.
Jackson now. A slant route caught by Bateman. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
And the Baltimore first down.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score. Play action. Now Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get set.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Let's go.
And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them. He's got him in, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. 55 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one onto the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now he'll tuck this and run. Young scrambling and able to pick up the first with his legs.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
On the ready.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Ready.
And Young's going to throw it here. Wide open receiver, complete. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
Down. Green Jack. 30 seconds.
Here's Young from the shotgun. His throw incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to take over here up near the 40.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. His zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect it. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late. And they have to suffer the L here.
Certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails.